So let's see if we gonna possibly get a collab. All right, you got that one. Ooh, a day 3 event, man. Oh my god, let me make sure I screenshot this for people. Oh man, post this on Twitter. A D3 event, which means it's most likely is going to be a collab. So we have a lot to talk about in terms of what potential collab it could be. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a collab next banner, so that is gonna be very exciting. So let's talk about what collabs can we possibly see in Grand Cross. All right, so the first possible collab we can definitely see coming to Grand Cross is going to be definitely solo leveling. Now, solo leveling is a series that, you know, Netmarble does have an aim for. You guys probably heard news of it before, how hype it has been, especially because they've been kind of mixing up a little bit of their own original content in the solo leveling series, which, again, I've read the light novel of solo leveling, and I can confirm and tell you guys they definitely needed to have original content for solo leveling, just because for the most part it usually becomes like a one-man show in terms of the light novel, or I guess you can say anime or manga, which you definitely don't see too much of other characters doing anything. So we're trying to base a game around solo leveling is definitely a little bit hard, because you got to come up with moves for these other characters, or even make your own characters to make them fit in the solo leveling series or universe. So I definitely can see solo leveling being a potential collab. Again, we did of this beginning of the year did get a, what was it, Tower of God collab, which again we do have with Netmarble with a IP game for. So it's very highly likely that they could possibly bring back, you know, solo leveling, another IP for Netmarble, especially if, you know, they have something special coming up. I think Tower of God had like what, the anniversary or something like that, or half anniversary. So it made sense to like pretty much have a collab with them. Again, it wasn't too great of a collab. I don't think really a lot of players like that collab, just because they didn't give away a free character. I believe you had what, Zahard, Yuri, and then you also had Viol was like literally the best character on that collab, even though he was just a PvE character, but he just worked so well in so many content like Guild Boss, what was the other one, Super Boss and stuff like that, that he just worked super strong. I guess you can say the other second character was probably Yuri. That was like really good, because Yuri was for the human team and she worked a little bit really good on there. Again, I didn't really like Yuri, but she was really fire. And then you had Data Zahart, the Nagato special, which Nagato always enjoyed using, even though he sucked because he was relying on having blue buffs, and it's very easy to counter blue buff characters. But yeah, I can definitely see solo leveling, probably have him, his shadows and stuff like that be a part, or, you know, other characters that features. And another one I definitely can see a lot of players really want, or really want to see happen again, is definitely reincarnated as a slime. Now, we haven't had a collab return for, what was it, the third, this will be the third time of slime. So if slime does return, this could be the first time ever we ever see a collab return for the third time. And I feel like with slime is super hype of a series that a lot of players really enjoy, even through JP in the Western market. A lot of players just really enjoy slime, and the characters are really good too. A lot of people want to see if possibly they could make a Rimuru become like a LR or something, or if they will release a stronger variant of Rimuru. That would be really cool. Again, Rimuru is just such an amazing character. The series is so good. You have so many amazing characters as well too that they definitely can bring back into the series. Like you got Veldora, who can definitely be a really cool character, especially because he has one move that is kind of iconic towards another anime. So if we could see that into the series, it would be really nice, especially because you have Victoria, who had like god dang a Rasengan. All right, if you ever played with Victoria for Sheer Hero, she literally just shoots out a freaking Rasengan and just destroy the enemies and stuff like that, bro. So we could definitely see Veldora pretty much get some love, come into the series, or maybe even a character like Shion, the waifu, definitely get some love. keep thinking that these are a wallpaper. But yeah, you never see like characters like Shion right here. Maybe you give a little bit more buffs to the slime characters, because some of the slime characters aren't that great. Like they stats are still a little bit underwhelming, stuff like that. So again, like I said before, we definitely can see them possibly rerun again and even apply even more buffs to these characters, like Benamaru, Melum, the old Rimuru, and possibly even the newer characters that came out, like Shuna and the newer Rimuru. That could be really good and really fire to see. So that's definitely a collab that a lot of players would probably want to see happen again. All right, so the next one would be Shangri-La Frontier. And a lot of people are going to be like, yo, what is this series? Now, again, this is another series that is getting a game, again, from Netmarble. And they have been doing a lot of promos and stuff like that, especially in terms of the anime, because I believe the anime is starting back up again. So they have been doing a lot of promotions, pretty much talking about discussing that they possibly going to get the game next year that is going to be made by Netmarble. And I definitely can see them definitely doing a collab with the grandcross, just because, again, sometimes grandcross loves to do stuff that works well with promotion and stuff like that. So I feel like if you make a collab alongside of Shangri-La anime running at the moment, it could be great promotion for both the game and the series itself, because again, not too many people know about Shangri-La Frontier. Again, I really like the characters. They're pretty cool. Again, it's like 4 characters, so it would be a new collab where you would be featuring 4 characters. So that'd be really nice for players in terms of like wanting box CC. And I believe most of these characters are humans as well. So a lot of more buffs for humans, which could be really good, especially because we did get the new Percival. So it could work pretty well together. Again, like I said, for Percival isn't the greatest character, but if you pair him alongside of more newer human characters, you could definitely make up some fun combinations, stuff like that. Especially if they make a character that works really well with Percival. That's the only thing I really hate about Percival, is that he doesn't really work well with other characters in the game. Like even for the human team, like you would just be not wanting to use his cards. Like the most thing you do with Percival is that you have that one time where you pretty much don't get blasted by the demon team. But other than that, he really doesn't perform that well in the game. He's just there for his passive, his support passive, which honestly, it seems pretty replaceable. Any character probably can replace him after that, especially if the demon meta pretty much goes away. So I don't really see too much longevity for Percival unless he gets a team that is really based around him and his gimmick. But yeah, Shangri-La Frontier, definitely a pickup that could happen. All right, so this time we're just gonna be talking about nonsense. All right, Eden Zero, again, did get an announcement that they are getting a console game, so could be interesting to see if they possibly do Eden Zero. A lot of people wanted like the Fairy Tail collab, which I can just say this is like Fairy Tail at the sense it look alike, right? So I definitely can see them possibly doing like Eden Zero collab. It could be really good for the game and stuff like that. Again, I don't know too much about Eden Zero. I only read like Fairy Tail. But from what I've seen, a lot of people like the series and stuff like that. So it's not a bad anime to pick up. And then the other one's going to probably be Eminence and Shadow. Again, I've seen a lot of people talk about Eminence and Shadow. I haven't read it myself, but I've seen a lot of people talk really good about it. So a lot of people really wanted this to be a collab as well from this year. I think this year they wanted the Eminence and Shadow collab, especially because I think the anime popped up this year or last year. I forget which one, but yeah, definitely another cool anime people want to see. So I definitely want to hate if this also gets a collab. Again, it has a lot of potential to be a really good collab, especially because, again, features human characters, which the new Percival is human. So it could work really, really well. Unless somehow they have like unknown types of characters. I do not know the series, so it could be a possibility they have like a character that looks like a human, but it is actually unknown or something. Yeah, possibly. Look like they got elves and stuff like that. So it could be a chance. But yeah, that is pretty much me discussing the potential animes and stuff like that. Again, not too many people probably care about some of these series that I did at the very end, or it could be something brand new. Who knows? But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe again, and comment down below what do you want to see the collab to be, and what do you hope for the collab.